Wait. What's that sound over there? Oh no. I'm in trouble. So yeah. I'm reviewing Aliens, and for the next couple of reviews, it's gonna be a mix between Alien anime. There's a little bit of a difference, but obviously, if you don't know, but like Skeleton Crew, Link Click Season 1, Aliens, Link Click Season 2, Predator, Wicked, Yakuza, Dawn Season 2. Because one of the series end, and Predator 2. And then I'm going to review, I think, Missing, because I don't think I reviewed that. I'm going to say, because I'm going to watch it anyway. If I don't, I will just go to a season, because it's a season, and then I'll go back to Predator. I think the next one would be, because I'm going by release order, which is Alien 3, so that I can do Alien vs. Predator and still understand where the story's been for the first two Aliens and Predators. But that's not important, that's future stuff that I'm doing. And yeah, I've got the whole spreadsheet of like Aliens 1992, 1997, and put them all in chronological order. So yeah. I've also put it after Aliens vs. Predators, because I don't think they come back. Because you have Predators, Prometheus, which is an Aliens film, Alien Covenant, which is an Aliens, and then you have The Predator, and then you have Prey. But those two films I don't think are connected to any of the others. And Prey is absolutely not connected, because that's besides the point. I am talking about a different series. Anyway, so what did I know about Alien? Because if I look at it correctly, just give me a sec. Alien came out in 1979, which you can probably tell I wasn't alive back then. So I haven't watched the film until like a couple of weeks ago. What do I know? One, that Alien 1 and Alien 2 are a bit different films. I knew one was more suspenseful and one was more action, but I didn't know by how much. And I'll talk about that more in number 2, because, jeez, they're both good for different reasons, but wow, I was surprised how different. And number 2, I know what the Alien is. I'm not going to mention it here, because, again, I haven't seen the trailers, so I don't know if the Alien is mentioned. So no, you see it here. So that's kind of a spoiler, but I'm fine with that. But I'm not going to talk about it too much. You kind of see it, I kind of realize, oh shoot, this trailer and these trailers all have it. It kind of doesn't look like they promote it. So I'm not going to talk about it. I'm still going to have this here. I might cover it up. I don't. I doubt it. But that's what I knew. And when I watched it, it was so weird. Because this is not bad. This is not bad. But it's a 1 hour 30 movie, which is a lot shorter compared to like nowadays, where you're getting like movies are like 3-5 hours long, and are like, oh, there's this and there's that and then there's the other. You're having different like. I think there's 2-hour films, and like definitely with YouTube nowadays, these videos are like way over. I watch Law Dump, which is like way over 2 hours. So like having like a 1 hour film is nice. I don't know why. Just weird having like a small 1 hour experience. I think is an odd. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let me emphasize, it's not bad. But it feels weird. But that's more, films have become more, having an hour film is a bit of it's like, that's a short film. But like, nowadays, it's like, you expect like the film to be like 2.5 hours to 3 hours. I mean, you're even like on the short end, 2 hours. Again, not bad. But it feels slow. Again, not bad for what is going for it. If it was either longer or quicker, I would say that's bad. But the way it does it, it draws it out. It turns fully into this, like, what's going on? Because the first couple of minutes is like, by the way, we're looking at his fingers, like, you see, like, something's off, but you don't know what. But yeah. I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to re-record because, it's, one, I don't feel like it. But I'm going to talk about it. And you can kind of tell spaceships are going to be somewhat evolved. I know I'm somewhat spoiling myself, but I'm just going to leave it there. So yeah, like I said, you get the sort of thing with the ship. You see it, you have it, and then when you slowly go in, and I think it's 30 minutes, and it feels long. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it feels long. Like I said, it's slow, but it's slow but meaningful. It's like, what it feels like, definitely nearer, like, the 30 minutes when you're getting into, like, when you're getting the, like, the actual main stuff. It feels like walking on ice. Do you have that feeling? That you don't want to walk too quickly, but every single step that you take feels like, I'm going to step forward, and then all of a sudden, boom, I'm going to get jump scared, and that's sort of like falling through the ice sort of way. Is that sort of intensity, and like for 1 hour and 30 minutes, this was really good. I loved this. The idea of the suspense, the idea, and when you're slowly building up to like the actual, like, it's going down, it's like, you still are like, what the sort of energy? Because like when you have a suspenseful thing and then theorize, oh, what is it doing? What is this? What is that? It has this sort of like creepy nature to it. And I feel like with this, you still get that. You still figure out like, even after like, oh, we know what it's doing, you still have that moment of like, well, do we? Do we? It's like, yeah, we kind of, but I still don't trust it. It's still like, it's still like, we know what it's doing, yet it still feels like it can be anything. It still feels that eeriness. We still know like, oh, the alien's doing this, or the alien's going through the air ducts, the alien's doing this. It still feels that intense of like, it can do anything. Dun, dun, dun. But again, it is really, I just really love it because of that. And I definitely like the cast. I also, which is weird enough, the other spoiler is one of the castmates is sort of like this symbiote, which is like a robot in the way in the universe. And I knew that symbiotes existed, but when it's like, oh yeah, there's one person who's a symbiote, and there's one person like, is he? He looks a bit human, and like I was like going back and forth, like, is he? Is he not? I don't know. And then you see his head come off. I'm like, what the fuck? And then you see a moment earlier where you activate it, and it's just him. Like, okay, then. I can theorize for days for how that is done. No clue actually how it's done. That is terrifying. That's like, what is going on? What is happening? What is this? But yeah, I do think it's really good. I do think it's really fun. And I do think it's really enjoyable. And that's why I think I absolutely like this. So yeah. I do think this is something worth watching. And yeah, I am going to be honest. I watched this because I heard so much about it and I wanted to do it. Also, there's a new Alien movie coming out, which is Alien Romulus, which I'm like, oh, okay, that looks really interesting, but I feel like I want to learn about the alien history, and the alien history, and we all know and love the real history. But I just wanted to know about the other movies. That's really it. But yeah. I hope you like this video. There's going to be more, like I said. But yeah, I hope you like and I hope you enjoy. And good night.